talk Mexicans and racists, shall we? Now, clarify something here real quick. When I talk about racists, I'm talking about white racism against black people. When I'm talking about Mexicans, I'm talking about illegal immigrants. I'm just using the term Mexicans basically just to piss people off, quite honestly. Now, I do want to make something clear here real quick, because inevitably, whether it's today, tomorrow, or a year from now, somebody will come along in this video and say, "You're a racist for saying these things." My wife is Hispanic, okay? My children are half Hispanic. I'm not racist against Hispanics. If I was racist, I'd be a pretty crappy racist, okay? When I say Mexicans, I mean illegal immigrants. I mean people who are breaking the law to come here. People who simply cannot follow the rules. That, yes, pisses me off and upsets me. And those people, I am racist against, if that's what you want to call it, okay? Anyway, why am I talking about this? Why is this something I'm bringing up? Because in the last year, but especially in the last month, I have heard nothing in the media except how racist white people are. I see Al Sharpton, I see Nation of Islam, I see all kinds of people coming out, Black Panthers, everybody coming and saying, "Kill Whitey," and just going off, and white people are evil now, and we should pay reparations to everybody, even though I wasn't even born when anything was going on. We are just evil individuals. We're taking down Confederate flags. We're doing all this stuff. And keep in mind, I don't care about the Confederate flag. It doesn't mean anything to me, but I think it's ridiculous that all these things are happening right now over white on black racism. Why? Because I personally do not think it is a big deal. And a lot of black people will disagree, and I understand that completely. If you are a victim of this, I understand. But step back and look at the bigger picture. And to do that, I want to compare it to something that I believe is a problem. Mexicans or illegal immigrants. Let's look at some stats here, guys. Let's just look at some numbers. All right. First, I love this one because I hear it all the time. People come out and say, well, the crime rate in the illegal immigrant community is much lower than the crime rate for citizens of this country. And that is true. The numbers don't lie. What they fail to mention is the fact that percentage-wise, illegal immigrants have a far higher likelihood of being involved in a violent crime or a drug-related crime than a citizen does. Percentages also do not lie. To prove this, let's look at something. 45% of all people in prison for drug charges are illegal immigrants. That's a fact. That is our prison system. It's factual. FBI stats do not lie. About 43,000 people every year that are illegal immigrants commit drug crimes. Now, compared to their population in this country, that's pretty high. 5,000 people, roughly, every year die at the hands of an illegal immigrant. Now, sometimes that's a drunk driving accident, sometimes it's a murder, and sometimes, yes, that is gang related, but still, 5,000 citizens every year die at the hands of illegal immigrants. Now, compare this. About 4,500 to 5,000 hate crimes are committed every year. Now, that's not just white on black, that's all hate crimes. 4,500. That doesn't mean they die, that just means a hate crime was committed. How can you compare hate crimes and racism in this country to a much bigger problem? Right now, racism is being blown up everywhere, and it's being done for money. It gets people's attention. Al Sharpton gets paid to make a big deal out of race. That's why they're doing it. So why am I making this video? Point blank, we should not be worrying about taking the Confederate flag down. Maybe we should be worried about taking the Mexican flag down.